Hi there. As you can see, this is going to be a talk about UFOs. And what can I say? You know, there's many different opinions on this. Many different opinions. Many, you know, some people believe that they can be bad. Some people think that they can be good. Some people, I've even seen some people on the internet thinking that there are like families of galactic like federations. I mean, there was a time when I was looking all this stuff up. I found it out on the internet, but you know, the bottom line is that at this moment in time, that Earth really isn't in the position where we could know who are good or who are bad, because Earth is not a very light planet yet. If this reality was all light and love, then the only energy that can come into that is light. Because dark, you know, if you're feeling bad, you don't want to be around someone that's feeling good, do you? So that's how energy works. But that's what we're going through, a global awakening. And you know, and this can happen, you know. And some people believe that these galactic federations and stuff are helping people in ascension processes. That may be true. That may be true. But and this video is really about that. You know, I wanted to talk. I didn't want to come across too, I don't know, you don't want people thinking the wrong things and thinking you're crazy or something. But on the other hand, I've got to speak my truth as well. You know, and I also know that I'm meant to do this at this moment. You know, I never used to think that everything was meant before the spiritual awakening, but now I know that everything's perfect. And you know, how is it perfect? Well, everything has to come from nothing. That means infinity. And infinity means that there's no beginning or end. It means that everything's one. And I was just talking about UFOs, and it means that there is no separate aliens. That it's all the same awareness experiencing itself. It means that the aliens are part of you, and everything's connected as one. If everything's the same, nothing. It means that it's all awareness. And that's it. And you know, like I'm saying, that the reason it's perfect in this moment is perfect.
20 hours.
That's my Apple Mac. But the reason it's perfect is because if it's infinity, that means that this moment would have been tried and tested an infinite number of times. That means you're getting the infinitely perfected version of this. If you're dealing with infinity, which you would be if everything comes from nothing. It also means there's no start point. There's no end. It's just a perception of that. You see, everything is a perceptual state of awareness, including our beingness and form. And, you know, that's it. You know, some of the information I speak about, I mean, you know, some things come back to me, and there's so much I talk about because it's relentless knowledge. And the truth of the matter is, it's got nothing to do with aliens, or I don't even like that term alien. You know, if some believe that it's a family, you know, it can be a bit disrespectful, but everything's within you. You know, and if and no alien, or I used it again, but no one can save you, because even if they did, even if some light being heals all of you, that's not going to be good for you. That's going to be self-destructive, and it's going to be self-destructive because then you're going to think that you're not good enough. So that's why it's not the beings you have to call to, it's within you. But then once you go in, you may ascend to a level where you're interacting with different energies or beings or something like that. I mean, it's a possibility. It's one possibility with over 7 billion possibilities on the planet. So how can I know anything? It's just one idea. And that's how bizarre, insane the system is. They make an idea up and they expect billions to fall for it, and they do. But what's happening with this awakening? People are waking up to what's going on, to the game. And meditation as well. You know, that's what I'm always in. You know what happened to me was I had an unexpected spiritual awakening, and one thing led to another, but it put me in this meditative state all the time. I'm always in meditation. Always in meditation, and that's where the answers are. You know, I don't talk a lot about UFOs and stuff like that, but the reason is probably I don't want to say the wrong thing. You know, I'm worried I don't want to, you know, I want to try and attract as many people as possible, but sometimes if we talk about UFOs and some people, I don't want to, nothing to do with aliens or something, but that's why I'm trying to watch my words, you know, because I want to try and get as much people as possible watching my stuff and open myself up as possible. It's a bit like being a musician as well. And if you're writing songs and it's all different types of songs, you open yourself to a bigger audience. The same with this. That space in between my words, what I'm doing is I'm just receiving new knowledge. And it's all to do with energy and frequency. That's what happens. Every moment, ever since the spiritual awakening, all I did was how to awaken yourself is you just basically, what I did was I had enough one day and I started to listen to stillness, which is the authentic self, divine self is always there. And that's why meditation is important. That's how you awaken. Just be still. Become meditation. And you'll start going through an awakening process. It's not, some people think it's like a separate, like you're special or something, but it's not. It's just that you've been that depressed that you've decided to be still. But even if you know, some people might think that you are interacting, if you're ascended high enough to different beings, it's still the same one awareness. Because like I say, if everything has to come from nothing, then that tells you that it's all one infinity. It's all the same infinity. And this is when you realize you're God. I know that I am God. I know that I'm all the infinity. I come from the infinite source. That means that I am God. And it's actually classed as rude to say that, but it's actually the truth. I'm the UFOs, I'm the God, I'm everything. It's all the same awareness, experience in itself. And this is just stuff that I started to go into these ideas because I was so depressed, and once you started to be still, you start to ask questions about things. When you've got no one to talk to and you're on your own, and you start to ask deeper questions about life. Where people that are together will not ask those questions. This is what you got to ask yourself. Is the system wanting people to be together to distract us from the truth about reality? Because people seem to be together, but they don't seem to be happy. Excuse me. That's the thing. You know, taking selfies all day does not look to me like happiness. It doesn't look like in love, because My most happiest moments on this journey is personal. It's not something I want to share, or I can share, or would I want to. So these people aren't really happy. They're just trying to pretend on the internet that they're happy. Happiness is an inward thing. It's a personal thing. And that's what people really need to focus on getting happy, proper happiness. And like I say, it's all within you. But I'm just going to leave it there. If you're watching, you're meant to watch it. Everything falls to divine order and divine timing. You are meant to watch this. Everything's perfect. I'm meant. Thank you for watching. Thank you.